I really don't understand tariffs. Honestly, I just know they f***ed us up.
All we heard was drill, drill, drill during the election, and now all we're getting is drilled into the dirt with these prices.
If you could talk to President Trump directly right now, what would you tell him?
Should you want me to really say it on air? I say, you. And I don't mean to be disrespectful to any leader, but he's disrespectful to us, and he doesn't care.
What you just heard right there, those are all former Trump voters from right here in Ohio. And right now, they're souring on President Trump.
The average American is struggling to make ends meet right now. And nobody wants to hear the war's almost over. Nobody wants to hear it's going to get better. You've had a year to make it better at this point. Make it better. Make America great again, right?
White working class voters propelled Trump to victory across the Midwest.
A vote for Trump is a vote to keep those manufacturing jobs in America and add a lot of jobs.
But for rank and file union members like Annette Dombrowski, whose factory is shutting down because manufacturing is moving to China, President Trump's campaign promises are ringing hollow.
He promised to impose tariffs that would bring back American manufacturing. How do you feel about those tariffs and how they've impacted you?
Well, obviously it didn't work now, did it?
You've had a couple months to try and get a new job. What has that process been like?
Depressing. Since January, I have been applying, and it got so bad that I almost had a breakdown in March. I actually have panic attacks.
And Chris Tackett, a truck driver who voted for President Trump 3 times, says he's no longer a fan of the president.
He's backtracked on every single pitch point he had during his election. He's backtracking on. I think it was all smoke and mirrors during the second election. I think Trump is more concerned with getting even with his opponents this time around than he was looking out for the average Joe that supported him. And yeah, I'm just disappointed.
3-time Trump voters are turning on Trump and even using the words racist and corrupt to describe him. There is a contingent of longtime Republican voters, decades-long Republican voters, who are saying no more. Here is one who called into C-SPAN.
I am a registered Republican. My dad was the president of American Pipeliners Association, so I came by it rather naturally. Voted for the president, supported him, but I really want to apologize. I mean, I'm looking at this awful picture of the Obamas. What an embarrassing criminals. They were not supposed to go after small children, storm schools, bring terror upon, the little kids and the women and children, not just the immigrants in the school. All the children are scared. This is not a decent man. This is not an honest man. He openly takes bribes. He's pathetic as a president, and I just want to apologize to everybody in the country for supporting this rotten man.
John, did you vote for him in all 3 elections?
I did. I was sucked into the stupidity of creating jobs, and there are no more jobs in New Mexico. Things are worse than they were before. You cannot find a primary care physician.
That is a person taking responsibility for and acknowledging, I screwed up, which is refreshing to see. You really don't normally see that. Now, as I've said before, we don't shame them for coming to these conclusions. We tell them, it's awesome you figured this out at all, and the information was available to figure it out before voting for him 3 times, but it's better late than never. Another caller on the issue of Trump attacking Catholics says this is very stupid. Seeing Trump hitting nerves. And of course, the question is whether these people are going to come out and vote in November. Sadly, turnout tends to be low in midterms, and it wouldn't surprise me that a lot of these people end up saying, well, yeah, I'm just not really sure about that. You've got a 3-time Trump voter here. It makes the criticism more powerful. When a 3-time Trump voter says he's being racist and he's being corrupt, Those are no longer policy disagreements. That is a moral break with Donald Trump. The fact that the guy goes, I'm sorry I did it. He regrets what he did.
Trump voters are literally now breaking down after seeing the rise in prices in the United States of America. They're on the verge of tears. This is real. People need to see this. And before you ask, yes, this is my improvised microphone, my daughter's foot.
I was hoping that gas was going to go down so I could do something, you know. You can't do anything with gas prices, and you just can't afford to breathe at this point.
Are you regretting your vote right now? I have. The past 2 years, yeah, I have. I'm actually not even voting the next time.
At this point, Trump voters are fed up. They are tired of the scenarios. They are tired of the economic crisis. They are tired of the harsh economy that they are into. They are tired. They are fed up. It has gotten to this point. You know, in this life, there is a point that you start enduring things, you keep enduring things, giving the person benefits of doubt. Maybe the person is doing this or doing that, you know. But it will get to a point, guys, you will say, enough is enough. I cannot condone this anymore. That is the point Trump supporters are in all the cities. A lot of them are coming out online to say, no, I can't take it anymore. I cannot continue like this. I can't keep supporting someone that doesn't value me. I can't keep supporting someone that doesn't rate me. The truth is that Trump doesn't rate these people. Trump doesn't value them. Trump doesn't take them, like, he doesn't see them as having that sense of reasoning. He doesn't value them. I must tell you guys, Trump doesn't send them. He doesn't send them. There is no human sympathy in him where Trump is. No, there is none. That's why you see them coming out in all social media platforms. They blast Trump the way they blast Trump, you will be like, oh, take it easy. You are the person that even voted this man in. Why are you being harsh on him? Take him as you have seen him.
You know how Trump built his whole brand on attacking immigration? Well, now he's losing on it. New polls continue to show that Americans are fed up with his mass deportation chaos. Across surveys, 54, 55, even 56% are disapproving of how he is handling immigration. And that includes over 40% who strongly disapprove. And here's the kicker. By nearly 3-1, Americans say they'd rather have a pathway to legal status over deporting hardworking families who have been here for years, contributing to our economy and our communities. People are seeing the videos. Masked agents grabbing parents in broad daylight, kids screaming watching their loved ones get dragged away, pastors getting hit with pepper bullets while praying for those detained, and it's hitting home for many. This isn't about law and order, it's about cruelty and chaos that's affecting many American families too. Americans are asking for a balanced approach that embraces both effective border management and the humane treatment of immigrant families, not fear and photo ops. Trump's losing on his signature issue because people are finally seeing it for what it is. It's time we remember our roots as a country of community, welcoming, and humanity, not the cruel and dehumanizing country that the Trump administration is forcing on all of us.
You will see people in Kansas City, you will see people in Ohio, you will see people in Mississippi, you will see people in different cities complaining. Either they are complaining of electricity bill, or they are complaining of house rent, or they are complaining of water rates, or high rate of groceries in the shopping mall. They will definitely have one or two things to complain. Now it got me thinking, I'll be like, there are some people that will be like, okay, I'm in a society, things are cheaper there. But in this USA case right now, as I'm talking to you now, all 90% of people in different parts of the states have one or two negative things to say about the economy. They have one or two negative things to complain about. Like, these people are not finding it funny. I'm telling you guys nothing but the truth. This is what is happening right now. You can imagine what is going on. It's somehow, honestly, it's somehow. Just keep watching, guys.
So after what just took place in Michigan with them primaries, at what point are we going to start calling a Trump endorsement the kiss of death for your political career? In case you have no idea what I'm yapping about, last month, Michigan congressional hopeful Thomas J. Smith dropped out of the race and suspended his campaign, did absolutely no funding nor advertising, and still managed to beat Amir Hassan, the Trump-backed candidate in the primary. Do you know how fucking pissed I would be if I lost a race to somebody who wasn't even running? That feels a whole lot like getting fired on your motherfucking day off. And this ain't the first nor last time some shit like this has happened. I mean, maybe to this extreme, but still, at this point, every person he puts his name on gets stomped the fuck out, or at least, beaten. And when questioned about the shit, his only answer was, well, voters are mad at Republicans. They're not mad at me. Sir, the evidence states quite the opposite, in fact. I would hesitate to say that any Republican has a lick of sense, but it would at least appear that some of them are starting to understand that the shit-stain chief and his supporters are the preeminent threat to our country, and well, quite frankly, a win is a win. It's almost like when people's quality of life goes down, prices go up, and you start getting service members killed so you can play the stock market, people are going to start thinking you're a piece of shit. Oh, and shout out to Michigan for Abdul El Sayed's victory as well. I don't know about y'all, but I always love to see the establishment lose, especially when it costs a certain country $62 million of their dollars to go down the fucking drain. Now, I'm finna get the fuck on up out of here. I got shit to do today, but rest of y'all have you a wonderful day, or at least the one you voted for deserved. Just do me one favor. Keep the motherfucking boots out of your motherfucking mouth, and remember that the golden rule will always remain, yeehaw, fuck the law. Love y'all. See you down the line.
I must really commend all the family men and women staying in the USA right now. Do you know why I chose that word? I'm a family woman and I understand how it is for you to cater for yourself, then added to you having 1, 2, 3 kids, or having a husband or having a wife. You're not just taking care of yourself, you're also taking care of those people under your roof. You're taking care of those people living with you. It's not easy. It's not easy. You're thinking for yourself, you're thinking for that little tiny human being out there. With the high rate of things, high groceries, is not easy. I must give it to them. I commend them for that. Special credit to all the original owners of the videos used in the creation of this video. It is solely for analysis and for educational purposes. Okay, you do well to subscribe, do well to like this video, drop a comment in the comment section. Say your mind. We really love to hear from you all. Have a lovely day, guys, and see you all in the next video. Till then, bye.